Action.
Sorry, could you tell us about the first experience you have in contact with computers?
With a computer, it was probably when I was around 8, and it was just mainly playing games. I really didn't use it for educational purposes.
Can you mention 2 advantages using technology?
I think you have much more information available to you just through the internet, and I think it makes it easier to do presentations. Like with PowerPoint, you don't have to write everything on the board. It's a whole lot simpler.
Okay, do you think that teachers are going to be replaced by technology in the future?
I don't think so, because you still need someone to present the information and who knows the students and who can help them if they have questions. I guess a computer could answer questions, but I think it's a whole lot better if you have a teacher.
Action.
What do you think technology is helpful?
Because it helps us learn better, and it gets us to sources better, like the internet, instead of like going to look stuff up in the library.
Do you think that technology can replace teachers?
Well, in the United States it kind of is, because we have online schools where you just get on your computer and take a class. You don't have to go to a classroom with a teacher and take a class.
So why do you think technology is harmful?
Harmful? Well, it's harmful if I'm studying for something or writing a paper on the computer and then I get distracted on Facebook. It can harm my grades. Yep.
3, 2, 1, action.
Hi Joey, I just wanted to ask you, what do you think are the benefits or technology?
You're using technology? I think it helps you see it in a different way than just having your professor or teacher just like tell it to you. You're able to see it, and so I think that helps a lot. Just being able to see it.
Do you think technology, for example, computers, when you're taking a course by computers, by internet, Skype, these kind of sources, do you think there would be interaction or the students be motivated by their teachers to practice the language learning?
By like the computer, like learning it on the computer?
Yeah.
I would probably have a hard time with that because I would get distracted just like having it on the computer. I would see things around me, and so I think I would have trouble with that, but it may work for someone else. But I would just kind of put it off and then like randomly do it and not do it that well. So.
And do you think it's an effective way to learn a language?
I think just being immersed in it, like having someone constantly speaking it to you and like hearing it all the time and like interacting would be the best way to learn it.
Okay, so do you think that technology will replace teachers?
Replace teachers? No, because I think you always need like, yeah, you can use both. I think it would be a good thing to use both because you could like have a little technology, and then, but I think the main thing is having like the actual person there. Like you can see them and interact with them and stuff. Because you can't really have a relationship with a computer. So,
how do you think that technology it will be used in countries that there's some limited access to it?
Like that don't really have technology?
Exactly.
I think it would be harder, obviously. I don't think technology would really be used there, so it would just be harder.
What are some benefits that the students have when they use technology in the studies?
I think that it's more one-on-one, and so they can work better with just like themselves and practice what they need to, maybe, because y'all probably don't struggle with the same thing, so I think that would help.
Great job. Bye, you guys.
Okay.
Do you think that using technology to learn a new language is important, and why?
I do think that using technology to learn a new language is important because it really helps facilitate you being able to learn. Sometimes teachers may not be able to teach you different concepts, it's hard to understand. But sometimes with technology, being able to see it and having a different style of teaching can help you learn better than others.
Okay. What you think is the best or more effective technology for teaching?
Probably one of the most effective technologies for teaching is a projector, because it can take information that a teacher's designed for one person or for one computer and can project it to the whole class, so the whole class can learn.
So what are the advantages and disadvantages of technology in teaching or in learning?
The advantages of technology in teaching is that there's a lot of information that you're able to get as a result of the newer technology in teaching. However, some of the disadvantages of technology is that some teachers are relying so much on technology that they're not actually getting down to the students and teaching them one-on-one to where they'll be able to learn a little bit easier rather than just being surrounded by a bunch of information.
Can you tell us what will happen in 20 years with technology?
Oh, technology in 20 years? 20 years from now, we will look back on the technology of today and think, wow, I cannot believe we ever used that kind of technology. Technology is totally going to increase in 20 years. That's the only way I see it.
Right.
See you later.
Hello, Megan. Hi. My name is Nancy. Hi, I have a question for you. Okay. Tell me, can you mention some advantages or disadvantages about technology?
Yes. Some disadvantages are that it's kind of a distraction sometimes. You get on Facebook and play games. But it can also be a big advantage when it comes to learning and studying and learning quickly about something.
Thank you. So my name is Elsie and my question is, do you think that you can live without technology?
Probably not. Probably not. I've become very dependent on my cell phone and Facebook and the internet. Thank you for asking.
Hello, my name is Mariana and I would like to ask you, do you think that technology does make people lazy?
Yes, I do. I think that, like me, most people are really dependent on the internet to just get a quick answer instead of going and searching out the answer. They just look it up on the internet. So I think it does make people pretty lazy. I know I am.
Okay. My name is Angelica. I have a question. What is your opinion about students having access to technology?
I think that children should have access to technology at a certain age. Like once you get in high school and you're going to be using it as a tool for studying. But I think when you're younger, it's just too much of a distraction. Thank you for asking.
Thank you. Bye.
In your opinion, will there be less libraries open in the future due to technology?
Probably they will change because they won't have books anymore. They won't need shelves because it'll be electronic. Yes, good question.
I have a question, and how teaching methods will improve with technology in the USA? How do you see in the future teaching methods?
Almost everything will be technology. It'll be iPads and presentations on iPads and things like that. The student will actually have their grades. They might do a paper on an iPad and then we'll click in and we'll know all their answers. So yes, it's been changed a lot.
Okay, good morning, Gloria. My question is, what is your favorite technology band for teaching?
Right now, probably using iPads because you can grade on them and they can turn their presentation into you visually instead. So everything is right there. I know when they turned it in because it tells me the time and all that. So that would be very good. So that's the way of the future.
Thank you.
Yes.
So Tim, I have a question for you. Do you think that it's necessary that every one of your students have a computer in the classroom? This kind of technology play an important
access information. It's what everybody is used to, and it's what everybody looks to do things now. So that's very, very important. They don't have to own one, but they have to have access to one. So maybe use one of the school's computer as well. It's very important to be able to do that.
Okay, well, today we're talking about technology. I would like to know some of the benefits about technology in a classroom.
Yes, there are many benefits about using technology in the classroom. Where I go to school, we use projectors, computers, phones even sometimes in the classroom. I feel like when you use technology in the classroom, it's easier to listen. Sometimes you can learn more because you're more engaged. You can really understand the information better because it's presented in an interesting way. Also, everyone in the classroom can see what the teacher wants to present, the information. They can see the information. So, I think those are some of the benefits. Yes.
What do you think are the disadvantages about using technology?
Yeah, there are also very many disadvantages. Sometimes the disadvantage is that it's unreliable. Sometimes you don't know if the computer will work well or if the projector will run correctly. So sometimes when you have technology and it doesn't work, it's really hard to learn when the teacher expects to be able to use a projector, but the projector doesn't work, then the class might not be able to learn as much better.
For you, what is the most important aspect when you learn technology?
The most important aspect about learning new technology? I think the most important thing is that everyone can see well and everyone can really engage on the information. Yeah?
Can you tell me some negative about technology?
Some negatives.
Yeah,
like I said, sometimes something doesn't work, or the teacher expects something to work, but it does not work. Also, it's very expensive. Sometimes the technology is very expensive and hard to use in the class.
Do you personally enjoy using technology at university?
Yeah, I do. I really enjoy it because it helps me listen better. Thank you.